What's good, you guys? Bricks here, back with another video. Let's get straight into it. So today I'm gonna tell you guys how I got my first placement with Migos, and you can take tips from my story and implement them into your own career so you guys can start getting some placements, start getting some sales. Let's go. If you guys don't know who I am, my name is Bricks. I'm a music producer. I produce for the biggest artists in the world, Drake, Gunna, Lil Wayne, Young Thug, Lil Baby, and I help hundreds of producers get their first placements and their first sales. Let's get into the video. So first I'm gonna speed run. How did I get into the studio with Migos in the first place? First of all, moved to Atlanta, slept in my car, got an internship, met somebody at the studio named Black Boy the Kid. He told me, yo, pull up on me at the other studio on the north side. We pulled up, I'm in the studio with Migos. Boom. You can already learn from that. First of all, you can't go fishing in the desert. You gotta go to where the water is. So I had to leave my hometown to go to where the studios was at so I can get an opportunity. That's one. Two, I had to start working in my field. Three, I had to start moving around. So when niggas say, yo, bro, come link with us over here, go link with them over there. You don't know who you're gonna meet. You don't know the situation. Just go. Don't worry about it if you don't know every little step. Just start taking steps. It's gonna happen. Let's get into it. Now I walk in the studio. This is the original QC. This is where Migos is at. This is before Lil Yachty came about. This is before City Girls. This is before all that. And I walk in and I end up meeting Quavo. I end up meeting Offset. I didn't meet Takeoff right then at that moment, but I end up meeting Murder Beats. He was there. Metro Boomin. He was there. Skipper the Flipper was there. Like everybody that's associated with that era was there. And I got to meet all of them, and they was like, yo, bro, pull up some beats. So I ended up pulling up some beats. It was like 3 rooms in the studio. Murder was in one, Metro was in one, and I was in the other one. So I pull up this beat that I had made a couple days ago at Benzino's house. I was working with Benzino a lot. Everybody in the studio vibing. They starting to write their verse, figure out what they gonna say. And I'm like, damn, bro, I'm so fucking hungry. So I'm like, you know what? While y'all writing y'all verse, I'm gonna just run up to McDonald's right quick and grab some food. So hop in the car. I got a Dodge Charger at the time. But keep in mind, I'm a young nigga at this time. So I don't got no license, no insurance, no registration, no nothing. So I drive to McDonald's. All of a sudden, I'm seeing police lights behind me. I'm looking back. I'm like, dog, come on, man. I've literally been in the car for like 3 minutes, bro. So now I'm like, all right, man, I got to pull over. I done pulled over to the side of the street. The police officers behind me, they get out the car. They hand it over. They got their hands over the door. Put your hands out the window. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, man, come on, man. I done put my hands out the window. Them folks done walked up to the car. I'm like, dog, I'm supposed to be getting a placement right now. What's going on, man? Yo, them niggas done asked me, yo, license, insurance. I left my license at the house officer. All right, insurance. Ooh, registration. Ooh, see what happened was, yeah, go ahead and step out the car, my boy. They done locked me up. Bro, everybody at the studio is like, where is Bricks at, bro? We're like in the middle of recording this song. Everybody like, where did Bricks go? Nigga, they don't have no idea. Bricks in jail, folks. Nigga, I done went to jail in the middle of getting a placement, bro. So now I'm in jail. And then 2 days later, I end up getting out of jail, going back to the studio. And they're like, dog, what happened, bro? We finished the song and everything. I'm like, nigga, I got locked up, folks. They was like, what? You got locked up? Now, look, this was bad, but it was also good because everybody in the studio knew me after that. That was such a memorable thing that everybody in the studio knew who I was after that. And that kind of solidified me as being a part of what's going on over there. So I was able to pull up over there like every single day. You know what I'm saying? And I started working with all the artists over there. Skipper the Flipper, Lil Duke. Now keep in mind, Skipper the Flipper and Lil Duke is hanging out with Young Thug all of the time, right? Now, Young Thug is just now starting to get popping. It's like stoner time like that. Danny Glover, 2 Cup stuff. I don't know Young Thug at this time. And Lil Duke and Skipper the Flipper invite me to come to Pee Wee Longway's house to engineer. So I hop in the car with them. We go over to Pee Wee Longway's house. I'm in a trap house and it's a lot of illegal activities going on. I'm in there recording. It's niggas just sticked up, K'd up, sitting in the trap house. I'm in this bitch recording. I'm a street nigga, so I'm used to seeing that, but it's just like, thinking back on it now, bro, what are you doing? But I'm in there working, and then Young Thug pops up. So this was like the first time I actually see Young Thug. I didn't end up working with him that day. I didn't end up working with Young Thug until I was in the studio with Nipsey Hussle. That was the first time that I ended up working with Young Thug. And then later on, I ended up working with him at another Migos session. And then I ended up working with him in LA and Atlanta on the same day. Crazy thing, I was in Malaysia, then I flew to LA. Duke was there. He was like, yo, bro, you in LA? I'm like, yeah. I pulled up and engineered the session. Then I ended up flying to Atlanta. Then they ended up flying to Atlanta the same day. And they was like, yo, bro, you in Atlanta? I'm like, yeah. So I ended up working with Young Thug in LA and in Atlanta on the same day. So obviously, A lot of memorable, like that's memorable. You know what I'm saying? Like, so the crazy thing is, after I end up working with Young Thug on both sides of the country in the same exact day, a couple days later, I get a phone call from his manager. It was like, yo, come to Boston right now. Come to Boston right now? Yeah, get your bag, come to Boston right now. Nigga, I got my bag. I stopped the session I was in. As soon as I finished, I flew to Boston right then. And after that, I was on tour with that nigga for the next 2 years. You know what I'm saying? All because of moving around. But like, you guys got to think, like, all of the placements and all the success I got would have never happened if I didn't take that first step and that first risk to step out on faith, move to Atlanta, and start really trying to, you know what I'm saying? As soon as you take that first step, you're going to get into situations that you never would have been in if you didn't. Obviously, I never would have been in any of these situations or had any of the success if I did not take that step, invest in myself, and say, fuck it, I'm going to do this shit. Because what I learned from an early age is if you want to win, all you got to do is do the opposite. Now, Bricks, what do you mean do the opposite? Bro, if you look around at everybody, all the poor people, all the broke people, all the niggas who ain't never did shit with their life, obviously, if you want to win, all you got to do is do the opposite of lose. Just do the opposite of what them niggas do. Them niggas don't believe in themselves. Okay, I'm gonna believe in myself delusionally. I'm gonna believe in myself like to no end. Them niggas don't be working hard at their craft. Okay, I'm gonna grind every day at this shit. Them niggas just want to hang out, smoke weed, kick it, No, I'm in this bitch grinding. The niggas who never make it, they never took a chance on themselves. They listen to other people that never did shit with their life, tell them that they can't do shit, and they internalized it and believed it, and now their life is so. All I had to do was do the opposite of that and not listen to niggas that was telling me that it wasn't possible. Like, all you gotta do is do the opposite, bro, and you're gonna win. When I saw niggas posting black screens on Instagram all day with their beats, no, I'm posting studio content. When I saw niggas afraid to leave a city, afraid to go and to get into real studios, nigga, that's the first thing I did. I left my city and got into a real studio immediately. All you have to do if you want to win is do the opposite or listen to what I'm telling you. You can do two things. You can do what the winners do, or you can do the opposite of what the losers do. You're going to get the same result, guys. All you got to do is take a chance on yourself. Like, it's really not that complicated because everybody online is like, oh, the beat market is so saturated. Oh, it's so hard to get it. I'm like, bro, it's not really that saturated because 99% of these niggas is not really trying for real. They're not really. If it's so saturated, then how come all the top producers getting all the placements all the time? It ain't like everybody getting placements all the time. It's a few select niggas because they're the ones actually trying for real. The niggas that are just posting screens online, posting YouTube videos, posting their beats on YouTube, that's not grinding, nigga. That's not really trying to do this shit for real. Leaving your hood and going there and being like, I'm not leaving this bitch until I got plaques. That's trying for real. And that's a very, very few niggas that are trying to do that. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of actions that's going to get the biggest results. Those are the type of niggas that they're going to be talking about in the future. You know what I'm saying? Niggas that took a chance on themselves and didn't listen to nobody telling them that they couldn't do this, couldn't do that. And they just said, fuck all that. I'm going to do this shit no matter what nobody think. That's a nigga like me. That's what I tell my students to do, bro. You got to take steps on faith. This is what I be trying to explain to niggas. You can't be bringing that 9 to 5 energy into this musical field, my nigga. 9 to 5 is like, okay, go to school, get a job, go back to school, get a job. Like, music is like... Oh, I went to jail and met a nigga in jail, got out of jail, went to the studio with him, then I met another nigga, now I'm multi-platinum. Like, it's like, you can't really plan this music shit. All you can do is take faith-based action. And what is faith-based action? That's taking action when you can't see the whole plan. Like, taking the step when you can't see the whole staircase. That's how you win at music, bro. You take chances on yourself. Most people, they don't take chances on themselves. They don't take risks on themselves. And what I tell a lot of my students is, bro, especially if you're a young nigga, you can always go back and be a regular nigga. Like, go hard for your dreams now, bro, because you can always go back and just work at the mall or whatever bullshit you was about to do anyway. You might as well try to hit it big first. At least that's what I did. That's what I would advise you guys to do. Look, if you guys want to surround yourself with winners, start learning from niggas like me and my students who got hella plaques, placements, sales, and they're really living off of this shit. Click the link down below. Join the community. Link is in the description. I'm going to give you guys access to all of my drum kits, multi-kits, MIDI kits, plug-in presets, a lot of classes from me showing you guys how to network it as a producer, how to brand yourself as a producer, especially if you're a beginner. You definitely need to take advantage. crazy price right now. Click the link down in the description. I'll see you guys in the next video.
So I want to share a quick story, explain with you who I am and what I do. My name is Damane. I'm a music producer from Atlanta, Georgia, and I don't work with the biggest artists in the world: Drake, Gunna, Lil Wayne, Young Thug, Lil Baby, you name it, 21 Savage. I don't work with them. And not only was I able to do that, I just spent the last 3 years helping hundreds of producers just like you start from absolutely nothing and start selling their beats, getting their first sales, getting their first placements, getting their first plaques, even some people getting record deals, bro. You need to surround yourself with people that have accomplished the things that you want to do in your life if you want to win. And that's why I created the Producer Pathway. What is that? The Producer Pathway is the #1 community for producers where we're growing, learning, connecting, and simplifying the process of producing. You're going to get access to 5 hours of course videos taught by me. You're also going to get all of my kits, all of my loops, all of my MIDI packs, every single thing that I have to offer. You're going to get. Also, I'm going to give you a copy of my newest book, Brick by Brick, where I started from absolutely nothing and told the story about sleeping in my car to working with Drake and working with the biggest artists in the world, how you can do the same thing. You're also going to get access to the Bricks Academy Lite, which is a super light version of my 6-week-long program where producers learn how to sell their beats, get placements, start networking, and start getting progress. You need to be around people that build you up instead of break you down, and that's why we do weekly Zoom calls with the industry's top producers so you can connect with them one-on-one and start networking. Bro, for everybody that's on this video right now, I'm gonna do something so special. I'm gonna offer all of this stuff at a price that is truly ridiculous. If you're a music producer or a beat maker, this community is for you. Lock in right now and become a founding member before the price goes up, guys. You're gonna be getting weekly calls, kits, MIDIs, plug-in presets, melodies, copy of my book, a copy of my course, a copy of my... Actually, I just did a viral content creation guide. I also put that in there. It's a whole bunch of awesome stuff, guys. The time to act is now. Join the community. Just remember, sometimes it's the smallest decisions that could change your life forever. Get around people that are winning, that can show you that everything that you need to know to take your career to the next level. This could change everything for you guys. Click the link, join the community, and I'll see you guys there.